Hey guys, it's Roger, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Roger. This is episode Fuck Me. Now this just happened over the last 2 or 3 days, and I wanted to do this because I'm pissed off about everything. Now first thing you may notice is I'm starting off with something small. I hopped on COD 4 the other day, got into, just tried to join a game, got into some hacked lobby, killed one person, got like -2.5 million points, and now I'm level 1 with like 2 million points to go to get to level 2. And I think I had like 23 days of playing time on COD 4, and I probably only got like a couple 100,000 points. So I'm never going to make it to level 2 in COD 4 ever again, which I was kind of pissed off about, but I'm over it. Now onto the main thing. Now this just happened over the last 2 days. So I got on Black Ops to play zombies with Dan from climaxstudios 515, and also Easy Peas and Pixel Phoenix, or Paul, and we were playing, and that video is going to be coming out eventually. I don't know when, but when it does, you should go watch that video because it better be fucking awesome. Dan, looking at you. And playing, we're having fun, and about halfway through it, my doorbell starts ringing like a whole bunch of times, just keeps going off, and this is at like 1:30 in the morning. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go downstairs, and guess who's at my door? Fucking Jacqueem, and if you don't remember Jacqueem, he was in I think Storytime with Roger episode 8 or 9, one of those two. So go back and watch that one. I'll put an annotation. And he shows up completely high and drunk, like way beyond anything I've ever seen anybody. I don't know how he was functioning. And so, I've invited him in before, and he's gotten, like, he told me that he was too fucked up and his mom kicked him out of his house for being too fucked up. So I was like, sure, you can crash here tonight. And that's happened before. It's happened at least once before. And so invite him in, and I'm like, hey, come upstairs, I'm playing zombies. So he comes up, and I put him on the mic, and he starts, just saying all this crazy stuff. And so Dan was recording all of it, so that's gonna be funny. And it's real fun. And he's like, oh man, can I have a drink? So I take him downstairs and I give him a drink. And at one point he starts yelling at my mannequin. And if you didn't know, I have a mannequin, and he just started yelling at it. And I think he wanted to fight my mannequin, but I had to stop him. And he just kept going on about how much he loves Four Locos and how high he is. And then he, we finish up zombies, and and so I try to make him go to sleep, and he is not not like upset or anything, but he just like is resisting. He's like, no man, I'm still wide awake, I'm fucking Four Locos. And I just like, dude, just lay down. I'm like, I got you already, put some blankets on the couch. And then he just like falls over on the floor. And I'm like, okay, are you just gonna sleep there? And he's like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. So, I just put a blanket on him, pillow. And then a few minutes later, my doorbell rings, and I go out there, and there's this other guy there. And he's like, yo, is Jacqueem here? I'm like, yeah. So I bring him in, and the guy sells Jacqueem some drugs. And then he's like, you know what, I'm gonna take him back to his mom's house. And I'm like, thanks. And he like picks him up and they leave. And then, you know, I go to sleep and yeah, I'm laughing about it. It's all funny. And then I wake up and I had a show with Walt Maddox. I've mentioned him before. Like, he does a tribute to Nat King Cole and I run sound for him. And I went and did that, and I got home around like 11, and my good friend Jess, she just got Borderlands and she wanted to play with me. So I go upstairs and I'm like looking around. I'm like, I can't find my controller, and I keep looking all around. And then I noticed that my Xbox is missing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And not only that, but my Xbox is missing, but the AV cords are still there, the power cord's still there. My TV's still here. I go downstairs and my roommate Mark's, his Xbox is missing. And I'm like, oh my god, did we seriously just get fucking robbed? And I look around and my games are gone. Most of my games are gone, not all of them. My controllers, they took 2 controllers. Not only that, but they took my other roommate's Sega Genesis. Like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do with a Sega? And everything's still here. Our TVs are here, our computers are here. Like, we have stuff just sitting out. And so I call the police. They send a car up. And, you know, they ask me a bunch of questions. And apparently they know all about Jacqueem, and they also know all about the other guy. And they're like, do you think if I showed you a picture you could ID the other guy? I'm like, yeah, I probably could. So, you know, they take all of our information, and then they have us go down to the station, drive down to the police station, and sit there for a while. And then he prints out a picture and he shows it to me. I'm like, yeah, that's the guy. And he's like, okay, you know, get us the serial numbers and we could probably get you your Xboxes back by Monday. You know, I'm just making this on Sunday, so as of right now I haven't had an Xbox for, you know, just a day. I mean, it's not a big deal, but right now I don't have one, and so I wanted to make this, and so I will keep you guys updated as to the situation. But as of right now, I am Xbox-less, game-less, controller-less, and so all I have is a computer. What you should do is you should follow me on Twitter. I have that in the description because I've been keeping everybody updated on that. And so anyway, this has been Storytime with Roger, episode Fuck Me, and you have a nice day.
But I'm
Alright.
that, man.
Alright.
Niggas,
Dude, I got a bed all ready for you. You just want to sleep there?
no.